Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kashish Mendiratta. We are continuing our C++ STL series. In the previous video, I have discussed about the list container, which is the implementation of double linked list. And in this video, I will be discussing about the implementation of singly linked list, which is using the forward list. So double linked list means if we have the node 2, we can move to node 3 ahead forward, also we can move to node behind that one also. So this is double linked list. But in singly linked list, what happens is that if we are at 2, we can only move at 3, means we can only move forward, we can't move backwards. So it all depends upon the application, that whether you want to go only in a forward direction from a node, then you should go with a double linked list. Or if you want to if we want to go only in the forward direction, then you can go with the singly linked list. But if you want to move from a node in both the directions, then you should go with double linked list. So you can see that the internal structure is quite different, means the structure of node is quite means not quite different, but different in both the cases. So you need to insert in a different way, you need to delete a node in a different way. So but the interface provided to us in the STL is quite similar, so nobody can say that they behind the scenes they are different. I will be telling you that I will be showing you side by side the implementation of list and forward list, so that you can just understand that what are the differences between them. So if you can see that how we can declare a list and a forward list. So I have created two macros, flist and list, so that we don't need to write the complete sentence to create a list and forward list. So creation of both the list is similar, but behind the scenes they form completely different things. So printing the list, that's also a similar process. We just need to pass, I have created two functions so that I can create a list and forward list, and we can test in different parts of our video. So running that, you can see that both the list have been printed. So if we want to get the front of both the single linked list and double linked list, we can use the front. I have discussed about the double linked list, that is the list, in my previous video. So if you have any doubt, you can check out my previous video. So what it's complaining, cout does not name a type. What? Okay, so the front of both is 11, so printed the front. Okay, I have taken both as same so that we can see what are the differences. So now there is a main thing, back members are not there in the forward list but are there in the list. That means in the double linked list we have a pointer in the front, we have a iterator to the end, but here we have iterated only pointing towards the front. So in this case we can't insert the elements at the end, we can't pop the elements at the end, we can only push in the front, or we can insert after certain node. I will be showing you that how to insert, means there is a way to insert at the last, but we can't insert directly by using the pushback operator, pushback member function, but we can use insert after. So we can provide the iterator 3 and we can say that insert after 3. I will tell you that why we need insert after in place of insert. So the back members are not accessible. So if I try to do so, let's say I uncomment these lines and then print the list. So now there will be an error because the back members are not accessible. Yeah, so you can see that the forward list has no back function, but it has not given us the error for the double linked list. So you can also see that it do not have any member function for pushback, but the simple list has the member of push back also. So back functions are not allowed. Now we can delete all this stuff so that we can proceed further. Okay, but push front is there, means we can push the elements in the front. So let's see that same in both. Why it's saying that L2 doesn't name a type? I don't know why just is a new line is not, why new line is breaking the things. Okay, so push front, with the push front we can push the elements in the front, that's applicable for the both, but the push back is applicable only in the list, not in the forward list. So moving ahead, so insert after in place of insert, because when we say that we let's see the diagram. So if we say that we want to insert at this position, means if this is v dot begin, means then this is v dot begin plus 1, means list dot begin plus 1. So if we want to insert at this place, we just need to pass this pointer and it will be inserted. What it will be doing is that from 2 we can go back. So what it will be doing is that it will create a new node and it will back point to this node and front point from this node, means that we can create. But if we want to say that we want to insert at this location in singly linked list, then we can't, because if we are passing 2 and we want to say that we want to insert here, then what we need to do is that we need to, suppose I want to insert 4, 1, 4, 2 and 3. So I have passed the position 2. So if we have passed the position 2, then we can't insert here, because 1 need to be connected to 4, then 4 need to be connected to 2. But when we connect it to 2, then we can't go to 1, but we need to connect 1 to 4. So that's why there is no insert function, there is insert after function. Okay, so I have created 2 iterators and I have advanced them so that they point to 2 positions ahead. So ITR would now be at, ITR1 would now be at 13 and this one is also at 13. So here the insert at ITR1 means inserting at the position 13, but in the second case it means inserting after 13. So when we insert these two things, what it will be doing is that it would be inserting firstly 11, 2, then at the position of 13, then 96, then 13, then 43. But in this case what it will be doing is that it would be pushing after 13. So it would be 13, 96 and then 43. So let's test it out. Okay, so L2 is we can't insert in this way, I have already said you. So it will not work in this way, we have to use this function L2 dot insert. So let's see that whether the output came as we expect them. Okay, we haven't printed the list. Okay, let's print that. Why it's giving an error? Do let me know in the comment section that why I just deleted a empty line and it just ran. If you know, I will search after this video also. Okay, so yeah, so 11, 2, 96, 13 and 43 and 11, 2, 13, 96 and 43 as we have said. Then if we want to erase, that's also a similar process. We can't just provide the position which we want to delete, we just have to provide the previous position. So we can say that we want to erase after this position, we can't say that erase this position. Okay, so let's say we want to erase. So in the list we can use the erase function, but in the forward list we need to use erase after. I'm sure it will give an error. Let's remove the empty line. Yeah, so what it does is that in the first I have said that I need to erase. Okay, so I need to erase the ITR points to the 13, so 13 has been removed. Okay, in the second part I have said that I want to erase after 13, so after 13 43 was erased, so 11 2 and 13 was left. So these were the major member functions of the front list, forward list, and this is all. And I have explained you with the reference to list because I think this was the best way to means have a look at how the forward list works. If we simply learn the list and then forward list, then you might be confused at whether which member function works in which way. So I think the comparison was fine way to teach the forward list, so I did in this way. So this was all about this video. Okay, meet you in the next video.